What role do agency powers play in business law? This video explores the concept of agency within limited liability partnerships and companies. Discover how agency relationships shape legal obligations and business operations. Agency is a legal relationship where an agent acts on behalf of a principal. This creates legal obligations between the principal and third parties. In LLPs and companies, agency powers enable members and directors to enter contracts. These actions bind the business entity legally. Understanding agency is crucial for effective business operations. An LLP is a separate legal entity under the LLP Act. Each member is an agent of the LLP, not of other members. Members can bind the LLP in contracts and transactions. Authority may be limited by the LLP agreement, but third parties are not bound by internal restrictions. The LLP is bound if members act within their authority. A company has its own legal identity, distinct from its directors. Directors have implied and express authority to act as agents. Their actions can bind the company if within their powers. Authority is defined by the Articles of Association or board resolutions. Apparent authority may also bind the company if third parties believe it exists. Acting outside authority may not bind the company or LLP. Misrepresentation or fraud by agents can lead to liability. Lack of clarity in authority can cause disputes. Internal authority limits must be communicated to third parties. Understanding these risks is essential for legal control and decision-making. LLPs and companies are both separate legal entities. In LLPs, all members are agents, while in companies, directors and authorized employees are agents. Internal authority limits are defined differently. Members' actions usually bind LLPs, while directors' actions bind companies if authority exists. Understanding these differences is crucial for legal operations. Agency relationships can be created in 5 ways: express agreement, implied agreement, ratification, necessity, and estoppel. Express agreement involves direct appointment. Implied agreement arises from conduct or relationship. Ratification validates unauthorized acts. Necessity arises in emergencies, while estoppel relies on third-party belief. An agent's authority determines their power to bind the principal. Authority can be actual, implied, or apparent. Actual authority is intentionally given by the principal. Implied authority arises from the agent's role. Apparent authority is based on third-party perception. Under the Partnership Act, partners are agents of the firm. They have implied authority to enter contracts and incur debts. Express authority can be defined in a partnership agreement. Apparent authority is based on past behavior. Partners are jointly liable for obligations incurred. Partners have joint and several liability for debts. They are liable for other partners' actions in the course of business. Personal assets can be used to pay business debts. Incoming partners are not liable for past debts unless agreed. Retiring partners remain liable for debts incurred during their tenure. In LLPs, members are agents of the LLP but not of each other. Section 6 of the LLP Act grants statutory agency powers. Members can bind the LLP if acting within the business scope. Authority types include actual, implied, and apparent. Internal limits may not bind third parties unless known. LLPs manage risk by defining authority limits in agreements. Specific roles and dual signatures help control authority. Communication with clients and suppliers is crucial. Internal governance prevents unauthorized obligations. This structure protects the LLP from reckless member actions. Directors act as agents of the company, binding it in contracts. Authority includes express and implied, defined by company documents. Apparent authority binds the company if third parties believe it exists. Directors must act within their powers to avoid liability. Understanding these powers is essential for company governance. Directors have fiduciary duties under the Companies Act. Breach of duty can lead to personal liability and disqualification. Directors can be liable for fraudulent or wrongful trading. They must act in the company's best interest. Legal responsibilities protect the company and its stakeholders. Business disputes can arise in partnerships, LLPs, and companies. Common causes include contract breaches and partner disagreements. Legal solutions include negotiation, mediation, arbitration, and litigation. Each method has its own benefits and costs. Choosing the right approach is crucial for effective dispute resolution. Legal support can be obtained through solicitors, advice clinics, and ADR services. Solicitors provide legal advice and representation. Legal clinics offer free or low-cost advice for small businesses. ADR services provide mediation and arbitration. Early legal support can save time and costs. Legal disputes can be resolved without court intervention. Mediation can address partnership exits. Arbitration is useful for contract disputes. Litigation is necessary for serious breaches. Choosing the right legal solution depends on the situation and desired outcome. Agency powers in business law are vital for legal operations. Understanding agency roles in LLPs and companies ensures effective management. Clear agreements and governance protect against liabilities. Knowing how to resolve disputes maintains business integrity. These elements are essential for legal and financial stability.